We I started Extra Digit years ago because I went from three figures every week on a job that I hated, right? Every 2 weeks, actually, three figures every 2 weeks to four figures per week working from home. Then I went to five figures per month. Then I went to six figures a year. And now I have a seven-figure career working out of my house. So, what would you do if you had an extra digit added to your net worth? If you had three digits, now you worth four, five, six, seven. And now I'm on my way to eight figures because I implemented some of these strategies. And I'm taking a bunch of you guys with me. Type let's go in the chat if you're ready to see how this works. Just type let's go. Now I'm live on Facebook. You guys don't want to share this information on Facebook, go ahead and hit share with the Zoom, and you can send this to the people that you love and care about, or your followers, or your family, or your friends. Go to our fan page, Extra Digit Movement, and hit share. And there you are. Now, just so you guys know, I'm doing this, right? I'm doing this tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday, right here at the same time, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, as we close out our campaign and meet you halfway by investing in you. We're going to invest in you if you meet us halfway. Let me show you guys what this means. First of all, we want to show you our 72-hour money challenge, right? I talked about Extra Digit. I talked about our movement. Let's show you our 72-hour money challenge. We use a concept called simplicity. People want you to think that money is hard, want you to think that money's difficult. Money's not hard and difficult. What you have to do is simplify it. First, we shift your money, then we increase your money, then we multiply your money, then we protect your money. And we call it simplify. These are the four things, the S, the I, the M, and the P. These are the four things that you have to do because most Americans are giving way too much of their money away. You got to stop giving your money away. So our freshman year, we like to call it our freshman year. In this business, that's 3 days, right? We call it the 72-hour money challenge. We're going to shift the income that you've been giving away back to you and put that money back in your pockets. Then within 72 days, right, about 2 months, we're going to show you guys how to start making some money. And you can make some money right away, but we want to give it 60 days for us to ramp up and start earning you some residual income. Within 72 weeks, woo, we're going to start multiplying your money. Less than a little bit over a year, you can start multiplying your money. And then we're going to show you how to protect your money. SIMP. See, the first thing we got to do is get your money back away from the entities that's getting it from you. See, America will have you hustle the rest of your life if you're not careful. So what we do is say, hey, let's get the government out your pocket. Stop overpaying taxes. Let's get the banks out your pocket. Stop having all this debt. Let's get big business out your pocket. Lower all your expenses. And then let's get your credit scores up so you can leverage other people's money. Put in the comments, put 3 down and 1 up. Because a lot of you guys are going to ask me, I don't understand what the membership does. Let me give it to you in layman terms. 3 things go down, 1 thing goes up. 3 down and 1 up is how you start your journey to becoming a millionaire. Taxes have to go down because that's your biggest expense. Your debt has to go down because banks are making a ton of money off of you, and that money could be in your household. Your bills have to go down because what good is having a whole bunch of late fees and extra fees and high bills when that money can be invested? And your credit score has to go up. So when you borrow money, they're basically giving it to you for free. We call that 3 down and 1 up. New people, if you don't remember nothing else, that's what the membership does. And on average, it brings back about $2,173 per month back to you. $2,173 on average back to you. So this is what it looks like. 3 down and 1 up. Get the government out of my pocket, Brian. Get the banks out of my pocket. Get the bills out of my pocket and get my credit scores restored. So far, we have helped individuals lower their taxes by about $144 million per year. So far, we've eliminated over $2.3 billion with a B dollars in debt. Oh, we've shaved about 52,000 years off of our members' plans. So far, we eliminated we decreased bills by about $100 million per year. The investment is $149 a month. Now you got a whole team of people for $149 a month. You have a team of experts who do all the work. Wealthy people understand one thing. Surround yourself with people who are better than you at what they do. So our credit restoration company has been restoring credit for over 30 years. The average credit score increase 126 points. Our debt elimination company, right? You put the numbers in, you put the interest rates in, you put your balance in. We're going to use a snowball or an avalanche and get you out of debt. You see, our enrolled agents lower your taxes. They speak 80 different languages. 80 different languages. Average return to your house about $300 to $900 per month. Do you think the 149 paid for itself when it's bringing about $2,000 on average back to you? Do you think the 149 paid for itself? The answer is a resounding yes. Let me give you guys some proof real quick. Let me give you guys some proof. In the chat, I want y'all to do me a favor. I'm gonna call a few people in a second, but in the chat, type how much your instant pay raise on your job. What was your instant pay raise on your job per month? So I want new people. I want y'all to look at this chat. Per month, Extra Digit, what did the experts bring back into your house just with the pay raise? What's up, Miss Jamira? $709 a month by Miss Anita. $295 a month. That's more than $149. Monifa, $1,006 a month. That's more than $149. Deborah, $1,048. Latasa, $400 per month. Niet, $200 per month. See, I want y'all to understand something. Let the government pay for your business. I don't know why more people don't get this. Let the government pay your $149. As soon as you invest $149, your paycheck is going to go up because our enrolled agents are going to look at your W-4. We're going to make the adjustment that's called self-funding your business. Now, EDM, do me a favor. Put your from score and your to score. What did your credit score go to? And what was it before? From and to. I'll start it off. I went from a 734. Now I have an 811. Don went from a 787. Now he has an 834. Deborah went from a 548. Now she has a 682. Derek went from a 734. Now he has an 834. Lynn went from a 515. Now she's got a 726. So we just have experts that do all of this stuff for you. You telling me you don't have 149 bucks? When we got credit scores in the 800s, we walk in the bank now and they give us more than cookies. You telling me you don't have $149 a month? When we bring it in on average, $300 to $900 per month in tax reduction alone, you feel that instantly. You telling me we've shaved 52,000 years off our debt plans and you don't have $149 a month? You know how I know you got it? Because you got a credit card. You know how I know you got a credit card? Because most Americans are buried in debt. You know why most Americans are buried in debt? Because they overpay their taxes. You know why they overpay their taxes? Because they don't have a home-based business. See how this cycle just starts to feed itself and you get caught up in it and wonder why $149 a month is a stretch? It's a stretch because you're giving it all away. Man, let's make some money. Let me just show you this real quick before I show you how to make some money. Average credit score increase, 126 points per person in our membership. We give you a debt elimination date where you'll be a zero. We give you we give you a millionaire date where you'll end up being a millionaire. It's like giving your dollar bill some instructions. Absolutely. Don Wilson. Super proud of Don Wilson. One of my good friends. Let's look at what the experts did for him. He and his wife, Ruthie, just got their credit scores increased again, up in the 800s. They're almost at 850 a piece. Their bills have been lowered by hundreds per month. Their debt has been eliminated to the tune of $85,000. Their taxes are down by $960 per month. They just purchased their vacation home in Cabo, St. Lucas. Y'all see it. That's a real picture of it. Every time I call them, they overseas somewhere. They just purchased, in the little picture to the top right, 10 acres of land in Puerto Rico. And man, oh man, Don just hit me with the best news of the day. If he's out there, Don just got his trust fund today. Don, talk to me. How you feeling, man?
What's up, man? Hey, I'm gonna go to sleep with it right now. It's gonna sleep that.
Hold up. Time out. Don, you gotta come back off mute because first I gotta unmute everybody else. Don just added the trust fund to his portfolio. Y'all come off mute, man. He is now trust.
Congratulations.
Don, you're buying up land in California. You're buying up land in Puerto Rico. You're buying up land in Cabo. Don, think about how you grew up, man. Did you one day I want to just share, I want you to share your story growing up. Did you ever think you had this many assets, man, and a trust fund?
Growing up, I didn't. At some point in time in college, I started to just kind of think about it and what it would be like. And about 5 years or so ago, we came over here, and the man upstairs is better than amazing to me. I sometimes I'm like, I don't even deserve this. I pinch myself to see if it's real, and it still don't feel real to me, because I just honestly consider myself to be an average guy that just decided to bet on myself, follow the system and the strategies that we have in play, be a student, to my big brother, you, man. And it's just, I watch what you do, and I just say this, Brian, I never had a big brother growing up. I got a big sister and a little sister. And I think every guy always wants a big brother, somebody that they can look up to and they can emulate themselves after. And for about the last 13, 14 years, you have been, big brother to me from afar. And I'm always super grateful for it. And I watch what you do, man. And honestly, I follow what you do. I try to make you proud every single day. And the success is honestly just a byproduct of it. So thank you, but I'm super grateful for everything, man. Super grateful. Super grateful.
Trust fund, no, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And these days, man, since my brain surgery, I get really emotional really quick. So you can't have me on here crying. But since that trust fund, you got it today, right? Officially?
It came today, man. It came today. I was in a meeting and I was like, hey, FedEx at the door. Bye.
How does it feel knowing that, man, you got your family endowment, you can now grow your assets, you got a huge memorabilia collection, you've been collecting sports memorabilia, over $750 million worth of assets. How do you feel now knowing, man, that your family legacy is secure because you got your trust structure, your trust setup?
It's Brian, it's humbling because like where I come from, this type of stuff, we don't even talk about it. Like we really don't even talk about it. So to know that, you got everything in place. So, God forbid if anything were to happen to me, I know Ruthie is straight for the rest of her life. I know Noemi is straight for the rest of her life. I know, my godson is straight for the rest of his life. My nieces and my nephew. Growing up, we would always watch different little shows, and when people would get in trouble, they would say, man, hey, you better have a rich uncle that can take care of you, or whatever the case may be. It's just very humbling to know that if something were to ever happen, my nieces and my nephew, they got a pretty decent uncle that can make sure he leaves something for them. So I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful.
You got to give our generations a head start, man. These GoFundMe's and fish fries, every time something happens, the trust fund keeps that legacy alive. And the good news is you don't have to be gone to enjoy the trust fund. All right, I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, sir.
Congrats. He on his way. He's making 4 figures per month residually. His credit score is in 800s. He's got his trust fund. He's this close to being a millionaire. Guys, what y'all waiting on? You still talking about the $100, $149? All right, let me try to help you with that. Let's increase your money. All you got to do is refer the 72-hour money challenge. Refer this video. Refer our 24-hour video. And we got a money back guarantee. If you don't like the membership results, we give you your money back, no problem. Right? 30 days, no harm, no foul. If you do what we tell you to do and you don't like the results, get a money back guarantee. What about traveling the world? What about more cash flow? What about rental properties? What about dream cars? What about being philanthropists? What about investing? Add $100 one time normally, but this time we're going to add the $100 for you until Wednesday. Let me say this again. Until Wednesday, we're going to add the $100 for you. So now you can make these daily checks and you can keep the $100 in your pocket because we're going to put it in. So we got a coupon where we'll meet you halfway on the investment. And for the price of the membership, which is $149, you get the membership and the business. Come off mute and say, I want both. if you cool with us giving you both. I just want to make sure y'all heard what I said.
I want both.
Both.
Give me
Both.
3 if you got it.
You want both.
Both.
Give me both.
And the business. I want to say that again. Tonight, I'm here. Same time tomorrow, I'm here. Same Zoom Wednesday, I'm here. Because we got 3 days to give out as many $100 coupons as we possibly can. It don't get no better. Let's get your investment back. For every referral, you earn $50. Whether they want to be a member or whether they want to be a QMD, which is a qualified marketing director, you earn $50. No big deal. We also have $150, $450, and $900. A 1-month bonus, a 2-month bonus, and a 3-month bonus for you getting up to speed really fast. $150 your first month, $450 your second month, $900 your third month. No big deal. Here comes the bigger dollars. $300 per week you can qualify for as your organization grows. And when your team hits 12, you earn $600 a month. Now, let me just stop you right here. I want y'all to put in the comments, 12 equals 600. You'll hear that in our organization a lot. 12 equals 600. 12 equals 600. Now, at that point, you didn't bring in 12 people yourself. You told 3, they told 1, who each told 2. Your team mushrooms to 12, right? 12 equals 600. But now you can also earn $300 a week in addition to the $600 a month. 300, 300, 300, 300, that's 1,200. Plus your 600 per month, that's 1,800. Tell me $1,800 won't help somebody on this Zoom. That $1,800 a month as an executive can go all the way up to $4,500 a month. Then we got other levels where you can make $15,000 per day, I'm about to show you. But just understand, with a team of 12, $300 a week, plus $600 a month, never hurt anybody on this Zoom. Now, let me just give you guys an example. I got a friend of mine. I got a lot of friends in real estate, and I'm not knocking real estate. I have a ton of real estate. I'm not knocking it, but I'm gonna give y'all an example. A friend of mine got 3 houses. If he makes $200 profit after they pay the mortgage and then his tenants pay him, if he makes $200 each, he's excited. He's like, man, this one bringing 200. I got that one bringing in 200. I got that one bringing in 200. I'm like, man, I love it. You know, I sued all my guys. That's cool. But I'm like, man, I can show you how to do 600 a month plus 300 a week with 12 people on your team. That's 1,800 a month, and we don't have toilets to fix, roofs leaking, no headaches, no nothing. The executive levels average about $4,500 a month, between $150 and $4,500 a month. Could you pay your car note with that? Could you pay your mortgage with that? Could you pay off some bills with that? Could you start investing with that? Do me a favor in the chat. Just tell me what you would do if you had an extra $4,500 a month coming in. Now, at the regional level, these guys earn between $6,000 and $30,000 per month. Did I mention to you guys all the states that y'all typed in earlier? Nobody even knows about our company. We're probably the best kept secret on the planet. Did I tell you guys that you can literally pioneer everybody in every state that you're in? Because between the trust funds and the land that we own and the infinite banking and the credit restoration and the debt elimination and the tax minimization and the bill negotiation, we got something for everybody. Did I tell you guys that the economy right now is in a tailspin because inflation is so high? And if you don't make more money, inflation will eat you alive. And even if you make more money, if it's not residual, you'll always be chasing a dollar. Do you understand what $6,000, $10,000, $12,000, $30,000 per month can do for you? Well, if you stop dreaming, let me just, before I go, let me just give y'all some examples. What about your luxury car? What about your dream home? Like my good friends on the Zoom tonight, Charles and Cookie Ivory. What about paying off all your student loans instead of waiting on a miracle to happen? What about taking some dream vacations? See, this is the kind of stuff that we're doing. Don is at the executive levels and you see what he's doing. What about the regionals and what they're actually able to do? I just got a question. Does anybody want to make come off mute and say ah. If you want to make an extra 5 figures per month or 5 figures per day, come off mute and say ah. Some don't talk to the mic.
Hi.
Hi.
Birthday.
Yes, it
For
is
sure.
very doable. It is very possible. I've had 5-figure days when I was at the regional level. Let me ask y'all a question. What about the presidential level? Yeah, this is when it gets pretty serious. When we hit national and presidential, now you're talking about 45,000 a month minimum, up to 450,000 a month. Now we getting, oh yeah, international wealth, generational wealth, fly on your private jet. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get your yacht, get your supercar if you want. I purchased a condominium overseas in Dubai. I've made some serious investments. Why? Because see, at this level, now your bills ain't chasing you no more. You whopping your bills out with one day's worth of paychecks. You understand? Now you got 29 other days to play around. Now you're starting to get to a point where you're starting your family endowment. See, I want you guys to understand something. For those that don't know, I actually had an accident. I had brain surgery on Christmas of last year, 5 months ago. I was rear-ended in the car. It caused some internal bleeding. And because I was set up properly, even though I knew that the man upstairs was going to take good care of me, I never had any doubts whatsoever. It did get scary, but I didn't have any doubts, right? Anytime you have brain surgery, it can be scary because somebody else is in your head, literally. But I said to myself, man, I got a business that's paying huge residual income. I got my trust fund with all my wishes. It ain't a will, it's a trust fund. That means it ain't got to go to court. It ain't got to go to probate. The trust fund is what it is. I have a successor to my trust fund. All my assets have already been allocated. I have a huge, because I became my own bank. I got a huge policy where I can borrow money from myself while I'm alive. And in the event that it didn't work out, my whole family's taken care of. And assets for days. You have to understand the power of leaving a legacy, but live the legacy at the same time. Perfect bill of health, no high blood pressure, no cholesterol issues, no nothing. Boom, brain surgery, trauma unit, 5 days, just like that. What are you doing to make sure your situation is straight while you're here and you leave a legacy? Don just got his trust fund set up. He's got his family endowment now set up. These are the things that wealthy people do. And y'all still tripping on the 149? Really? And we going in 100, we giving you 100? Y'all still want to? Okay. All right, let's go. I'm gonna show you one more thing before I go. How we get paid more money than this. Gerald, my good friend Gerald, just bought his vacation home in Southern and South Florida. Congratulations. Shirley and Trevor just bought, they're investing overseas as well. They just bought one of their dream homes here in Atlanta, Georgia, just built it. Congratulations. Miss Christy Howard paid off all her mom's bills. Congratulations. Miss Shana Rawlings just bought her first home. Congratulations. Charles and Cookie Ivory, this is what I told y'all about earlier. They just built their dream home, 6,000 square feet, 2,000 square foot detachment on the water in South Georgia. Congratulations. Now multiply your money. See, we buying homes and all that, that's cool. But what about becoming your own bank? What about our precious metals? Like my good friend Clovell. Clovell's shipment came the other day. He needed help picking it up. I think he pulled a back muscle. And silver bars get serious. Now you're turning your currency into money. A lot of people don't understand that. Look, my 25 minutes of fame is up. I'm not a long-winded kind of guy. Here's what I will tell you. Your dollar bill is cool, but it's losing value. You know that because when you go to the grocery store, you're leaving with a lot less groceries and your receipt is a lot longer. So if your receipt is a lot longer, that means you got more stuff. And your bills, your tab is a lot higher, but your grocery store is a lot more empty. Your cart is more empty. What's the problem? Your gas is pumping a lot longer, but you're getting less in the tank. What's the problem? Your dollar is losing value. So you can hustle all you want and try to make more, or you can take your currency and you can purchase assets that are above inflation. And that's all we're doing. We take our currency, we park it in assets, and then our assets make us rich. If you're not doing that, I'm not really sure what you're doing. But hey, who am I? And last but not least, y'all saw the trust funds. Don Wilson represented tonight on the trust funds. Wealthy people have a trust fund and a foundation and an endowment. We can provide you with those same things. So listen, my story is simple, man. I purchased 20 acres of land here in Atlanta, Georgia. Got my own little private lake in the back. I got my condominium in Dubai. I just purchased another 3 acres here in Atlanta, Georgia. These are the bonuses that did it. These are the bonuses. I've not even talked to you about these yet. Y'all thought I was finished. I was just pausing. We get paid every single day per person per day. Yeah, you wouldn't even know half the people. See, not only do we get a daily residual check, we get a bonus every day too, on top of the residual check. Mary came in, 30. This whole black screen is one day in my life. 30, 30, 30, 50, 100, 30, 1,000, 50, 50, 30, 70, 30, 70. So every day as people join, you getting the executive check, the regional check, or the presidential checks that I showed you. Then you get these daily checks, 30, 30, 50, 50, 70, 70, 90, 90, 100, 1,000, 1,500 every day. And you share our video and help people make money, and our experts do all the work, and you just in the middle. Yeah, it get pretty serious. So listen, the person that introduced you has a coupon for you. Yeah, they got a coupon for you. This the amphitheater I'm building in my backyard. This is the actual sketch I'm building in the backyard. We're going to train you every single step of the way, because to get these bonuses, you just got to know what to say and what you're doing. Get with the person that introduced you. Come back tomorrow. Just know the $249 for you tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday is $149. And none of y'all on the Zoom need to do the $149 because we got a coupon for you, making it $149 anyway. It will not be extended. So make sure you get your $100 coupon redeemed. Bring some more people back tomorrow. Bring some more people back Wednesday. And I'll help you guys get to 5 figures a day, because I'm just trying to give back what I was given. That's a life worth living. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Same Zoom, same time. Sign up during the break. Contact the person that introduced you. Good night.